Ladies and gentlemen, in the south, in the blue, we have Ragnarok. Can be playing as Hades. In the north, in the red, we have Shelty. Can be playing as Uranus. Tim, awesome. And it's going to be Alfheim. All right, guys, the game stutters a little bit at the start, but it does fix after a few seconds, so don't worry about that. I guess these players are pretty good, so I'm pretty excited to see how this game progresses. We got two different pantheons as well, which is always great as a caster and somebody watching. All right, so let's take a look at these relics. Improves all buildings' line of sight. And the next one provides a small trickle of gold. So the earlier you get that, the better, obviously, as well. Increases villagers' movement speed by 10%. So again, one of those relics that you get it really early. You'll notice that difference later. Farm. Oh my God. Farms are cheaper by 25% wood and gold. That's actually really good. Well, once you start making the farms. All right. So it looks like we're going to be seeing a lot of food coming in here for Ragnarok. Got about 3 villagers over on the wood line. And I'm looking, I don't think, yeah, no gold yet. He's got 1 villager coming out. Maybe that's going to be his first gold villager there. For those who don't know, the Atlanteans are kind of special in terms of the way their villagers work. They do not need to drop off their resources. What that means is you don't need a granary, you don't need a lumber camp, you don't need a mining camp, whatever. Your villagers, whatever task you go give them, whether it be harvesting animals, getting wood, gold, they're just going to go in, they're going to harvest it, and those resources get dropped into the mule, which in turn goes straight into your resource bar. So if you're more focused and you don't want to deal with all the little economic things, I mean, maybe the Atlanteans are for you because their economy is a lot easier to manage, I think. Less micro-intensive. Because as long as they're doing something, they're not running across the map to drop it off or anything like that. You're just good to go. Shelty won Boyd's Divine Intervention Tournament. That's really good. All right, first temple of the game coming in for Shelty up top here. And it looks like a temple going to be coming in for Ragnarok as well. So both players are on a pretty even keel thus far. No one really behind the other. Looks like Shelty is up in villagers, but, you're 2 different pantheons, so don't read too much into that at the start of the game. We're bringing some cows back home. We've got some scouts here coming in from Shelty as well to take a look at his opponent. Gonna get these positioned in a nice spot to be able to scout for the remainder of the game, or at least while they're still alive. Villagers out here, or citizens out here from Shelty, gathering some of these elk or deer. What are they called in this game? Let's see. Oh, caribou. Of course it is. Where did I come up with the name Yodesla? Well, 2 of my favorite things are the character Yoda from Star Wars, right? And then the person, the scientist, not the company, Tesla, right? Nikola Tesla. So I combined Yoda and Tesla and came up with Yodesla. I know that's weird, but I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. So that scout's going to tickle this thing until it dies. I don't know. It's going to take a long... It's doing 1 damage per hit, so that's going to take a little while. Second age is now up for Shelty. Let's see what he's got going on. We've got one of the Prometheans out on the field. Is he going to go straight up and attack with it, or is he going to stand here? Looks like he's going to stay here for a little while. For those that haven't seen this unit yet, there you go. It's just a big old blob of clay, and when they attack, their fists grow, and they look really cool. They're little punching fists. Also, when they die, well, this form of it, I think they drop into like they break off into 2 smaller forms as well, which you guys will probably see here. Ajax is out in the field now as well. Keep in mind, guys, as cool as these mythic units are on this game, you have to keep them away from heroes, because heroes will beat the brains out of any mythic unit you have. Unless you have completely overwhelming numbers. Is that thing trapped? Minotaur has made its way across the map. It's going to be going in to look for some kills, possibly. As the army from Shelty going to be heading across the map now as well. Going to look for some villager kills for himself there. So let's see what gets more damage done here. The Minotaur or the army from Shelty. And there we go. We've got these sentinels getting dropped in. Those are going to be very nice at defending this location. As we have a military academy blocking this as well. That's very, very nicely done. And now we have the Murmelo hero chasing down the Minotaur. Just smacking it every time it gets close enough, getting some damage in there. So that Minotaur will eventually die. I like that Shelty is still running around looking for some possible damage here. One villager gets absolutely obliterated there. Another one going down as well. That's two very good villager kills. I like that a lot. And it looks like Ajax is trying to fight all of this by himself, but these overwhelming numbers are going to be causing him problems here. Going to go after the Promethean. Promethean offspring has been popped out now. Look, you guys can see they're a little bit faster. Got their little fist. They're still doing good damage, chasing down Ajax. He's trying to get away. Down to 20 HP there, 14, 10, 5, and he's gone. Prometheans literally just beat him up there. And we've got the the Terma coming in here from Shelty. I like that he's attacking multiple positions here at once, defending multiple areas, showing his incredible micro and macro. And let's see what he does now. We've got a second TC up for Ragnarok, so, you know, the economy will be in his favor as time progresses, even though he has lost a few villagers. If he is allowed to produce 2 at a time here for a long period of time, while Shelty is only producing 1 at a time back at home, he should be able to take that economic lead. Ragnarok really has a nice defensive position here, a little cubby hole going on. I like that, especially with the Sentinels defending, but he really needs some actual units out here. I would not be fighting out in the open if I was Ragnarok. That's not going to go in his favor here at all. Ajax out here trying to put some pain onto these cavalry, but he's gonna get forced back again. Ragnarok should not be taking these fights out in the open. It's no good. I wonder what Sentinels will cost again. 50. So if he saved up 50 favor, could drop Sentinels on his Expo over here, which would be great as well as second TC. What I mean when I say expansion. Shelty's been working off a 1 TC for quite a while. Hopefully he gets up a second one here in a little bit. Otherwise, even with all the damage he's done, he could be left behind simply by the amazing economy that Ragnarok is going to have here very soon. And as you can see in the upper right-hand corner there, you can look at the score. And Ragnarok is catching up, even though he's been getting battered quite a bit here for a little while. This TC is being scouted, but the right-hand side one was not. All right, Shelty got some extra heroes coming in there. He's going to be moving forward. This TC got 3 villagers in there because they're... Oh, man! Drops in a shockwave on those villagers. They can't get away now. So, guys, he dropped in the shockwave as it came in, so they'd be stunned, so you can make sure he gets a few free kills because they couldn't move. That was actually really good. Ragnarok once again coming out. Fighting with everything he's got right now. Ajax in the top there, putting in some work as well. So, What he should be doing is microing the Ajax to attack the Prometheans, because he could take them down a lot quicker than his normal army. And it looks like Shelty is winning this fight slightly. Focusing these units down one at a time. Very nicely done. Not much left here for Ragnarok. But again, he still is on that second TC. It looks like we got one building over here for Shelty. So they'll start pumping out double villagers here soon. Shelty continuing to push back a bunch of these villagers as well as his army as a whole. Not ready yet to commit into the base, though. Not quite. I think he's got a few villagers in that TC that have not popped back out yet, and there they go. Makes his unit a hero. He might use it to grab the relic. Is that what he's going to do? Maybe not. No, I thought he was going to use that to grab the relic. I guess I'm wrong. Villagers got to run away yet again. Get to the TC. Yeah, a few villagers getting taken down there. One more as well. 3 or 4 villagers that died. And now the TC is the next thing on the menu. Going to come back out with the little army that he does have, but I don't think it's going to be enough here. Shelty's army just looking way too large. 45 military to 26 in favor of Shelty. He's fighting back with the villagers. Oh my god. What? Did he just beat the brakes off of Shelty with villagers? Excuse me? Okay. Okay. What did I just watch? Oh my god. What? They just came out with their butter knives and carved them up. That doesn't even make sense. Okay. Well, guys, fear the villager. Fear the villager. Just better off making an army of villagers, yeah. Ooh, these villagers are... Oh, I think he tried to catch them. Better watch out, those villagers are dangerous. Got some more houses coming up in the back here. It's getting more population room for the remainder of the fight. Neither person going up to the next age as of yet. Ragnarok does have quite a bit of gold, though. A lot of villagers being very, very idle here. Ragnarok needs to get on top of that. And it looks like Shelty's going to be running down south to that gold line, looking for some villager kills. But Ragnarok will be going back home with those villagers to defend them with the TC. Wall still cheap? I actually don't know. Villagers need a buff? Oh, God. Oh, God. They're fighting back again, boys. The villagers are fighting. You better run. They're T-posing while getting killed by villagers. Oh, my God. Dude, it's Attack of the Village, people. This is insane. Why do you need to build units when you can just fight with villagers? I don't even understand this right now. Jesus, he has to run. Oh, we got a little attack up top as well. The TC will be able to defend that location, though. And just like that, the attack has been thwarted yet again. There's no way Shelty is happy with the fact his opponent is beating up his armies with villagers. This is ridiculous. They should not be able to fight like that. All right, Ragnarok now for the first time this game getting offensive here. Wonder how much the citizens can fight back. Apparently not very much. Good surround on that there. And they're all going to jump inside that TC where they're nice and safe. And he's just going to back off for now. Not a terrible idea. The unit pathing seems to be fixed a little bit. You can, well, pathing's fixed, but also, you can also trap villagers and other units now, which you really couldn't do before. At least that's what I've noticed. You can actually maybe get in front of a villager to block it from just walking its way to a TC and pushing you out of the way. But yeah, I think the pathing is definitely improved. Both these players are really, really equal on score right now. That is a big army here. Pulling his army back to within the defenses of his TC, his sentinels, and his watchtower is not a bad idea at all here. One of his heroes goes down immediately. Shelty continuing to push forward. Triple the army of Ragnarok. Yeah, every time you use a new god power after that first free time, they cost more and more favor each and every time. All right, looks like he's going to beat down the wall here on the right-hand side. Let's see how well that works out for Shelty. He's going to go in there, and these villagers are probably going to try to fight back, maybe. I don't know. Nope, they're going to run to the TC. They could have pulled out those butter knives if they wanted to. We've seen it before. The Shades of Hades coming in here, trying to defend the area along with those Toxotes. And the rest of Shelty's army starting to barge its way through as well. Ragnarok gonna have to come over here with everything he's got to defend this area. And just like that, Shelty and Ragnarok are both in the next age. All right, Nemean Lion showing up. What do we got? And we've got the Stymphalian Bird here as well. And it looks like he turned a bunch of his opponent's units into pigs. The power of Hades there. The power of the Greeks. Nemean Lion, not too many heroes here to kill it, so it's able to tank quite a bit. And now we've got the Dryads out in the field, the Groots, and the Stymphalian Bird. That thing does a lot of DPS, I'm pretty sure, as well. He's going to pull all the way back. We've got a fortress getting built. If we can get that down, this location could be secured for a little while. But Shelty not giving up at all here, just being unrelenting. Very nice stun from that Nemean Lion. Fight continuing to rage on here. Ragnarok trying to defend with everything he's got. He's got the fortress up. That fortress is a very, very good structure at defending locations. The TC, though, down to about half HP. We've got the destroyers in there, guys, and they are very, very good at taking down buildings, as well as taking the damage they receive while doing so. Yeah, TC is going to go down. The fortress will still stand. I think he was trying to repair it, but it's so close. And TC is gone. All it's got left now is the fortress. Shelty going up in age again. That mythical age will probably end everything here, if not beforehand. Heavy Toxotes on the field. They're very, very good units, especially when under the protection of the fortress. Fortress still standing tall, but of course these destroyers are picking it apart. Ragnarok fighting. He's still trying with everything he's got. Fortress about to go down. He cannot stop it from going down here. There's no way. And there it goes. And the next age is about to begin. Are we going to see a big vortex? What's it going to be? Vortex still OP? Time to find out. No, it's going to be the Tatarian Gate. Where's he going to drop that in at? Could have dropped it like back here or something. You typically don't want to drop it near your own army. Did he just hold him back again? His army's not doing anything. We got the Lampades in there. Lampades or Lampades? I don't know. Lampades sounds pretty good because it's made by Hades. Blue clearly needed more villagers in the fight. Absolutely. He's pretty quick as well. Oh, TC went down again to the destroyers. Why he hasn't dropped that in yet, I have no idea. He could literally drop it in behind his opponent's base or something. Oh, or right in the middle of it. That'll do it too. That'll do it too. Tatarian Gate has entered the battlefield here. Gonna be starting to drop it in those hell spawns. Oh my god! The fire siphons here. I love these things. Look at that thing. So archaic. He's killing the Tatarian Gate with villagers. What is going on? Well, luckily he didn't have more than 8 villagers there. He probably could have killed it. Jeez. Fire siphons coming in here, taking down those structures so quickly. Still gathering back there? Yeah, he is. A bunch of those villagers are idle, though. Those ones right there. Tatarian Gate gonna be going down here in a second. There they go. Could have gotten more damage, I think, if you would put it like on the outskirts or something and let them slowly flood in. Fire siphons in the north, taking down these structures so quickly. And there it is, guys. That is the end. Good job to Shelty. That was a really good game. Might see him again here before the beta's over, but I don't know. Anyways, guys, those watching on YouTube in the future, my name is Joe Desla, and I'll see you guys next time.